Guys, welcome back to my channel. Leo nataka tufanye a quick review of this Nissan March. So this was actually my very first vehicle that I bought in 2021 na nikaiweka Uber. So it has been Uber in Uber for the last 2 years full time. So vile niliibae, I used it privately for some time, alafu nikaiweka Uber full time for the last 2 years. The number plate ni KCX 923R. Najua watu wengi maybe yuko nje ishawahi kubeba, inaendaga na my driver mwenye ananipeanga 1200 shillings. I wish angekuwa ananipea 1200,000. So ananipeanga 1200 shillings every day for the last 2 years. The vehicle is not in very good shape. Of course, nawabiaga gari ya Uber si lazima ikae ati crystal clean or crystal clear. These are things that unaweza survive nazo to dent hapa na pale until the days yenye utaona sasa it is too bad, unaipeleka kwa mtu wa bodywork. Hii gari kupakiwa rangi ikiwa yote na paki yangu na 25,000. Kuna jamaa huwa ananifanyia kazi vizuri sana, and if you want naweza kukurefer. But the most important thing nilikuwa nataka tuongelele about this vehicle, because watu wengi wamesema Nissan March ni gari mbaya. Okay, maybe I am very good at doing a pre-purchase inspection so that I don't buy the wrong one, but this vehicle nilibuy very cheap. Okay, I have said the price many times before, and I've actually bought another Nissan March after I have bought this one. But this vehicle nilibuy second hand market. Ilikuwa na 103,000 kilometers, 103,000 kilometers. That was the mileage. Today, I want to show you how many kilometers it has gone, and it has not given me a single problem. Come and let's show them the dashboard. Nataka tukuje hapa kwa dashboard niwaonyeshe hii gari iko na kilomita ngapi. Yes, me just turn the camera. Can you see? The odometer is reading 213,425, almost 214,000, and still very strong. Let me show you the average fuel consumption. That's what I'm trying to check. You see, it is giving my driver around 14.6. And actually, I don't know where he was yesterday, but normally, ananiambianga inampeanga around 17 kilometers with a liter. A lot of vehicles today, actually, zenye ziko 1200cc and above, wanapatanga less than this. Especially hizi gari zijui mpya, less than 50,000 kilometers. So, this vehicle is how many kilometers? 214,000, and still giving me 16 kilometers with 1 liter. Sawa sawa. So nilikuwa nataka ni gurumishe. The only issue inakuwaga na hii gari, and my other Nissan March, actually it's there, you can show them. There is the other one there that I use privately. The only issue with this vehicle, and I hope my cameraman can come back here again, the only issue nakuanga nayo na hii gari ni check engine. Hii gari for the last 3 years, unaona hapa nimegurumisha, iko na hii check engine ya yellow hapa hivi. Hizi zingine ni hard brake, ni mlango imefunguliwa, na hii ingine of course ni safety belt, but hii check engine is always there. Nimepeleka hii gari kwa mechanic, nikawekewa hiyo electrical machine yenye wanawekanga hapo kupima, wakaniambia at this is related to the exhaust system. Sijui ni P020 ama P040. So that error waliniambia is related to the exhaust system. And the same vehicle there, it has the same exact problem. But I don't call it a problem because it is only shows in the dashboard. But the vehicle performance, waliniambia, oh, sijui I need to change the whole muffler. Tukaangalia tukaona muffler haijawahi tolewa. But ni kama something imeisha kwa muffler. But wakaniambia, as long as the fuel consumption is okay, this vehicle can still continue working. So for the last 3 years, imekuwa na check engine, but that check engine has never cost me a single problem. So that is the only issue. Fuel consumption mmeona iko mahali yake. Kujeni huku mbele ni waonyeshe. So we are talking about 214,000 kilometers for a Nissan March CVT transmission. Watu wanasemanga oh, Nissan March ikifika sijui 150,000 kilometers inakufa. Oh nini? Let me show you this. If you do proper due diligence, mutaangalia hii gari engine haijawahi funguliwa. Niliwaambia this silicone that is gray, dark gray in color, hii ndio silicone ya factory. Na unaona hapa kuna hii inaitangwa aje, this thing that has some writing, so this is factory original. Ukiangalia silicon za Kenya, sijui kama kuna mahali tu, yes, silicon za Kenya zinakuanga kama hii. Unaona hii I think kaka kitu kalikuwa kamevunjika tukichange spark plug, so silicon ya Kenya inakuanga light gray and nobody can, you know, this is a confirmation. This engine has never been opened. If you look also, the gearbox has also never been opened. Okay? And I'll give you one single advice. If you want to be successful with the Nissans, Nissans are very very good vehicles. And actually nilikuwa nimeingia kwa website ya SBT Japan nikaangalia if you want to import, let's say Nissan X-Trail, Nissan Note, a lot of them by the way kwa website ziko na over 250,000 kilometers. Hizo zinauzwa huko. Zingine ziko na 180,000, zingine nini, but Kenya mkileta hizi gari even before ifikisha 100,000 ishaanza kukusumbua. One thing I can tell you, if you want to have peace of mind with Nissan, please be very patient. The way this driver has been working with this vehicle, I know him in person. He is very very patient with this vehicle. The moment that you umeruka bump and you want to hit 150, no, to hit 50 kilometers per hour, within the next second you will ruin the gearbox. CVT is made for smooth drive. You don't force anything. You press slowly the acceleration until it picks the speed. But if you are going uphill, don't force this vehicle, please. Don't force it. And also, you don't just brake so abruptly and accelerate. So that is the biggest problem. And what other testimony do you want, guys? I will not do the review for that other vehicle. So this one, I also bought it from the second-hand market. The same thing, the only thing it has permanently there is the check engine. But other than that, this vehicle has served me already for 1 year. I think I bought it around September last year. I have also done a very good video about it. You can check my channel. It's the vehicle that I always shoot with because it's the vehicle that I show in public. This other one is with my driver full-time. This one I use it part-time, to do my personal work. Other times I give it to a driver to walk around, and they are very good vehicles. These two vehicles, if I put the budget for these two vehicles, it did not even cost me 800K. The two vehicles actually. Put it, into perspective. Not even 800K for these two. But people are going to buy like very new vehicles at 1.3 million, and then you put it into the business and you want us to compete. Of course, why I speak positive about this business is because this is my approach towards business. But if your approach toward business is perfection, okay, me, I think at when you have like a small scratch like this, a small dent like this one, you rush to the garage to repair it, you spend money, and then the next day you are, scratched again by a motorbike, you rush back to the garage. I don't do those kind of stuff. This vehicle will continue working like this until I feel like now it is unroadworthy in terms of the bodywork, and then I take it back for repairs, maybe after 1.5 years or something. If you are out there, you buy your car 1.5 M, I buy mine at a very cheap price, then there is no way we can compete. And I told you guys that the way prices have been set in Uber and Bolt, they only anticipate you to be the car owner. They don't anticipate you to be having a partner. They don't anticipate you to be having a loan, because they know the prices you get today really cannot sustain a partner. They cannot sustain a car loan and also give you some income. So right from the beginning, you must ask yourself, how do you own your own car without a loan, without a partner, so that the small money you make from the business, it is all yours. And one way you can make a car yours without spending too much money is by buying used vehicles, or what we call how do we call them, pre-owned vehicles. Okay, but you need proper due diligence to make sure that you don't commit some extremely expensive mistakes. So that is it for today. 214,000 kilometers, still grinding, still fuel efficient, and I think for another 2 years this vehicle, it will do 1 million kilometers. We'll be here to do more videos. When we hit 300,000, we are coming back. 400,000, we are coming back until we do 1 million. Tell me what you think, and let me know what have been your issues with your Nissan. And if you are a Nissan expert there, tell us maybe there are things we are doing right and we are unable to communicate, those who have done things wrong, can you come out and tell us what was the wrong thing that you did with your vehicle, so that we can all educate one another, because Nissans are the most affordable vehicles in the aftermarket, in the used market. They have extremely low resale value, so you can take advantage of the low resale value to own your vehicle on cash instead of buying other extremely expensive brands that would offer you same service like the one I get with my Nissan here. So cheers, guys, and yeah, see you in my next one.